Hello, hello, Shagathano here. Welcome back to Genshin Impact here on the 8th of September 2022, local time 1737. And wow, that loaded quickly. Last couple times I tried that, it did not load anywhere near as quickly. And yeah, unfortunately, I was like sitting around waiting with a little bit of silence. This time it's like, we're gonna load super fast. Maybe we'll talk to her, I don't know. Yeah, we'll do it. What do you want? Welcome, good hunter. How can I help you? Order for delivery. Hey, traveler, what's happening? Oh, you're just here to eat, you say. I understand. I do, but I promise you I'll make you the best meal you ever tasted if you just lend me a hand first. Ernest from the Dawn Winery often orders food from here to pair with his wine, and his orders always come with special requests. This time he wants fried radish balls, but with egg added in. Unfortunately, I'm fresh out of eggs, so if you could just go ahead and grab me a couple bird eggs, that would be great. If you insist. There must be plenty of bird eggs around Windrise. I appreciate it. Balls. That'll do, one moment. It's ready. Now get these fried radish balls to Ernest, pronto. Don't give me that look, I know you're famished. There'll be a special good hunter surprise waiting for you when you get back. I don't want to have to go there and back. Don't make me. Boo. Alright, yeah, it's been a little bit since I played. I got into the Demon Souls hype a little bit. Oh, there's actually a timer. Yeah, I got into the Demon Souls hype a little bit. So, good to be back. I haven't checked out the event yet. Maybe I should start looking into that. I do want to balance things a little bit. And also, I did not get as much time as I hoped to level up. I did grind a little bit the other night on Demon Souls, but not where I want to be. Is this Ernest? Where'd you come from? What do you want with me? Your meal, sir. Ah, my fried radish balls. And prepared just as I requested. Yes, the addition of eggs does indeed do wonders for the texture and aroma. Oh yeah, I know what I'm doing when it comes to food. Mwah! Oh, and this is for you. Many thanks. Give the fee to Sarah. But what if I don't yet? Because I have to go back into town anyway to pick up the rewards for all the commissions. So let's do this instead. Yeah, someone is getting offed up there. Just standing in the fire like a doofus. Wouldn't it be funny if that was one of my opponents and they die? Sorry, I think you're just gonna be... Well, I'll help you if you're still there after I'm done with this. It actually was one of the opponents.
Nice and space. Eye for an eye. I condemn you.
Maybe we're good. Alright, so that's 2 commissions down, basically. Pretty sure it's not green. It's like... I mean, blue and green are similar, I guess. Were you troubled by these guys?
Stabilize.
God damn it. I hate this. I already hate this. Because they're like spreading apart.
I condemn you.
Alright, what do we have over here? Ah, gotcha. But what's up, though? What's up, Leanne? What are you doing here, traveler? I'm out looking for raw meat, but not having much luck, so I got some raw meat for you. Could you help me? I only need 3 raw meats. I only got 2 of them, damn. Sure. Great, I'll keep looking around here in the meantime. When you're done, come and see me. Oh, it just automatically did it. Nice. I hate when they make me pick the items myself. We got one there, one there. Well, this one seems easier. Oh, that's what it is. It's increasing danger. It's just towers. They're easy. I took, like, no damage. What am I caught on? Another critical. Nope. Yeah. I haven't actually touched this game since the last time I played it on stream. I meant to. I wanted to, but man, time is not on my side.
Ozzy, my dear familiar.
Ozzy, what's gotten into you?
Her Majesty beseeches you to unfurl your blessed wings, and with them blot out the heavens, plunging the world into eternal night.
If you didn't bring your parasol with you, that's your own fault, mein Fräulein.
I love that so much. So I'm in a bit of a weird spot with this game where I do want to play it more, but it's also extraordinarily time consuming. So I'm a little torn. I used to, back last year when I first started playing it, I would play it every day. You know, even if I wasn't streaming it, I would play a different game and then I would do my daily stuff after. But I don't know that I want to do that anymore. Probably, yeah, I'll probably just kind of sleep on the daily stuff for the most part, which I know it hurts me in the long run, but I have other things that I want to do, right? There's only so much time in my life. Deliver meal fee. You're back. Did you make the delivery? Here's the fee. Let's see. Excellent. Thank you. Here. This crab ham and veggie bake is for you. It's fresh out of the oven. Eat it while it's hot. But I don't like crab. How many did I get? Just one? Yeah.
Add Astra. Thank you for
Right on the verge of level 200 though. Or what am I saying? 200,000 experience. There were words there somewhere. This didn't come out right. Do I have a key ready? I do. Alrighty, now back all the way over to Sumeru. Now, last time I was working on the Archon quest, and then I got distracted by the Aranara. That's their name, right? Is this it? Yeah, Adventure with Aranara. So I could focus on that some more, or I could go focus on the Archon quest. I think I'm going to focus on the Archon quest for the moment. Oh, we got the JoJo pose going on, though. Poge. We'll warp here and we'll walk in, see if I find anything interesting. That's kind of what I was doing last time. Because I was like, well, they would intend you to walk to Sumeru. And then that's when I discovered, oh, there's a quest, yeah. Of course I'm fighting off a sneeze. Wouldn't be a stream without that. Doggo! This jackass all the way back there. Why? They need to do two things. Like, this would be major feedback, and if they did this, the game would be way better. One, they need to make some quick way to switch your party. Maybe like a quick swap for individual party members, or a quick swap for the entire party to one of the different parties. Or, so instead of one or two or something, maybe like control one or something goes to party one, something like that. The other thing they need to do is allow you to pet the dogs. That would also be critical to making the game better. are you doing?
I only take orders from my
Alright. We've never been here before, have we?
Sumeru City! We finally made it! Oh, did you see that? When those people entered the city, something on their heads lit up.
I was taking a drink, so I didn't actually see
One
that.
moment, please, you two. It appears this is your first time visiting Sumeru City.
Oh, yeah, that's right. But how did you know that?
Because there's currently no information on either of you in the Akasha. But no need to worry, that won't prevent you from entering the city. In fact, the Academia conveniently provides each traveler to Sumeru City with a device.
And that's it.
Perhaps you two have heard of the Akasha before. It's our beloved Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's lasting legacy, a treasure trove of collected knowledge. After centuries of tireless research on the Akasha, the Academia created one of its most ingenious inventions, the Akasha Terminal.
Let's just track you.
As long as you are within Sumeru's borders, you may use an Akasha terminal to connect directly to the Akasha and access any knowledge you need. I should mention that due to technical limitations, the operation of Akasha terminals will be much smoother and more effective in large cities such as Sumeru City and Port Ormos.
Oh, so this is the thing that Tainari was telling us about. It sounds pretty amazing.
You two are quite fortunate. Until recently, it was standard practice to only issue Akasha terminals to outlanders who spent an extended amount of time in Sumeru. However, this policy was recently changed, and now all travelers are issued one upon arrival. Here are your Akasha terminals. Please handle them with care.
It kinda looks like a leaf.
To activate it, simply hold it in your hand and say the following phrase to yourself. May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom.
Oh, says this little doodad lets you access knowledge. Maybe we can use it to find a way to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali. Let's give it a try. Ahem. May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom.
May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom. Nice. Oh, shit. It's a scouter.
Just now, something clicked, and Paimon suddenly knew how
Well,
to
it
use
actually
this
is.
thing. It seems all we need to do is concentrate on what we want to know, and bam! You get it. Oh, that'll come in real handy.
Exactly. That is the power of the Akasha. And with that, let me officially welcome you both to Sumeru City. May the wisdom of the Dendro Archon always be your guide.
Okay, now that we're in, we can check the Akasha about Lesser Lord Kusanali. Let Paimon try. 500 years ago, the sages found a newly born deity from within some scorched ruins.
Yeah, we've heard that.
Now resides in the sanctuary of Suristana. Seems pretty similar to what Kali was telling us.
Oh, you can see that pyramid thing from here. Except I can't tell if it's static or if it's... No, it is moving. It's just moving really slow from here.
Okay, next, let's concentrate on asking how to meet her. Paimon doesn't sense anything. The Akasha didn't respond to Paimon's question.
The same thing happened to me.
Oh, come on! Ugh. Focusing on this question feels like when you have something you're trying to remember and it's on the tip of your tongue, but you just can't think of it. Ugh. Paimon's brain is exhausted.
Maybe I'll indirectly find more information about Kusanali.
Oh, smart idea. But what are you going to ask it?
Where do they like to eat? Think why doesn't know. Think Lesser Lord. All of that's like none of that's really indirect. Because we could think of either Lord. I don't know. We'll just think of Kusanali. Some knowledge began to trickle into my mind for a moment, but there wasn't really anything that I didn't already know. I gotta pop my neck. It's killing me.
You too? Well, glad it's not just Paimon.
So just a moment. Think Greater Lord Rukadaveta? No, Rukadavata? Yeah, Rukadavata. Many bright dots of light appeared in my mind. I probably need to calm my mind and focus more to understand what they mean. Feelings of affection, intimacy, nostalgia, sadness, and anxiety also come to my mind. There seem to be what the people of Sumeru feel about their departed Archon.
Uh-oh. Paimon's getting all teary-eyed all of a sudden. It feels like the people of Sumeru really miss their Archon.
Think, why doesn't the Akasha answer my question? A vague thought suddenly comes to mind. The Akasha doesn't unconditionally respond to every query. Yeah, and like asking to meet the god might be a bit much. Also, even if the same query is requested by multiple people, the Akasha still imparts knowledge based on each person's identity, age, experiences, and other demographics. That's terrible.
Could it be because we're Outlanders and we've only just arrived in Sumeru? You know, maybe we're not qualified to receive an answer to this sort of question or something.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Well, seems no matter which way we try, we can't find anything that'll lead us to Lesser Lord Kusanali. Guess our only choice now is to try meeting with the researcher that Tainari recommended. He's from Sumeru and even has a position in the academia. Maybe he'll be able to access more info from the Akasha.
Yeah, it's like,
Let's see.
oh, nice.
Tainari wrote an address on the letter's envelope. Oh, it's not far from the city's gate. Let's
How do you
head
know
over
that?
and have a look.
How do
Hopefully
you-
he's at home.
How do you know where the address maps to when you've never been here? Is that a Sealy or is that something? No, no, that's not a Sealy. What is that? Is it? The hell? Looks like one for sure, but it's not a normal one. It's like a fishing Sealy. What I was gonna say is, yeah, that sounds terrible. It's like highly controlled, highly regulated internet. It sounds great initially on the surface. They're like, oh yeah, you can do all this cool stuff. Like, it gives you all the knowledge and everything. And you're like, cool. And then it's like, yeah, but we regulate how you get that knowledge. So you can't just freely look up whatever you want. It determines, I don't know what it is, if it's like an AI or if it's, you know, I don't know. Whatever it is, though, it somehow determines, you know, what people should be told based on who they are and all that. And I'm like, yeah, that sounds terrible. That just sounds like highly censored internet or something.
What trinkets lie veiled within
Where it's like,
this
oh, this
desolate
is suitable
plain?
for you. See, I'm not a fan of that. But also, I was thinking about something a minute ago. I don't remember what made me think about it, but I said how I don't have, you know, all the time in the world, and, you know, so playing this game and doing all the daily stuff every day may just not be in the cards anymore. So I've been doing a lot of thinking, and I'm always doing a lot of thinking, but I've been doing a lot of thinking about things, and I started doing those coding streams, and I started running toward the idea that what I want to do with the coding streams is I started messing with SDL, which is like a little multimedia library kind of thing, and you could do, you know, basic graphics, and you could do your, you know, user input and all kinds of stuff with it. And I think was it simple direct media layer is what SDL means. So the idea is that it takes away a lot of the boilerplate to do stuff like, you know, make a simple game. And you could actually, when I say simple, that's actually not fair. Factorio was originally done in SDL, and then they still use SDL, but they actually stripped out the graphics stuff from SDL and wrote their own like backend, and they still use SDL for like the user input and stuff. So it's not to say that SDL is no good or anything, but if you want to get into like, you know, something more performant or whatever, you're gonna need to like kind of build your own stuff. But anyway, I was messing with SDL, and it made me think that I think I want to start taking those coding streams and really focus on building up just a bunch of different stuff for game programming and work on my own projects, like work on more long-term game-related stuff. And I've actually been doing a lot of that the past couple of nights. I've been just working on graphics programming and cameras and interesting things like that. So the point and why I got to all this is essentially I'm at a point in my life, like I hate working as a software engineer. I always have. I don't want to do that, but it's hard to break out of that, and I have a lot of student debt. We good? Yeah, I have a lot of student debt, and I don't have basically any savings, so, you know, I couldn't even go a month without income. So that's a problem. I can't just quit and say I'm going to, you know, spend the next year making a game or so. I can't do that because I need income. So that severely limits the amount of time I have to work on something like a real game or something that I could actually maybe release one day. So what I was thinking is spend time developing a lot of that back-end stuff, developing a lot of the core engine and everything. I could use coding streams to kind of talk about a lot of that and maybe develop some of it. And for the stuff that would be more, I don't know if proprietary is the word, but a little bit more IP, intellectual property, not oh, never mind. But more intellectual property kind of things that would be like my unique ideas that would contribute to an actual game that I might sell. That would probably be done off stream. But the whole point of getting to that is like, I need to limit what I do outside of stream and focus a lot more on that development and stuff, so I can get to a point where one day I can try to release something. What I was thinking about is get some kind of a prototype ready and see about putting it on Kickstarter or something, right? These are things that I would like to do, but if I sit there and I spend, you know, an hour or even just an hour a night farming on this game, doing my dailies and whatever, that basically means that's an hour I don't get to work on that. And it doesn't have to be every second. I don't have to work on it every second of every day that I'm not doing other stuff. But the point is, if I'm not working on it and I'm doing other things, I need to curate that time appropriately. Otherwise, I'll never get to the point where I can actually have something to release. Or something to show off and maybe monetize in some way. And that could potentially one day be an outlet to get away from software engineering. It's technically still software engineering, but it's like, you know, making something on my own. Doing the Concerned Ape Stardew Valley style. And I would be much more happy doing that than, you know, working for a company. So that's the idea. And yeah, I was thinking like, well, I was farming Demon Souls, and I'm talking about I'm still going to do some farming. Like, that is true. I'm still going to do some farming and stuff off stream. I'll probably do a little bit tonight, but I also want to do some work on the graphics stuff tonight. So I want to try and do both after this. So it's good. It's going to be like tight schedule, and I don't want to burn myself out. So, I mean, that's the argument. So that doesn't mean I'll like never play Genshin outside of, you know, stream or something, but the idea of doing it every day and keeping up with all the dailies and stuff like I used to, I just don't think that's in the cards for me anymore. It's like, that's such a time sink in the long run. So anyway, that's just, you know, what's on my mind right now.
Say something like that about me. It's plain hurtful.
Let's get a bit more dialogue.
Hello, are you Rohawi?
Nope.
Yes, that's me. Can I help you?
Nope.
Great! You see, Tainari sent us here and...
What? Tainari?
Yep.
Please, there's no need to say anything, really. Sure, I admit that the article I published last month wasn't my best work, and maybe the data didn't produce the most convincing results, but...
We're not here to discuss academics.
Here! This is a letter from Tainari!
Oh, let me see. Oh, ooh, what a relief. You two nearly scared the life out of me. So you two just have some questions for me? Seems even Tainari acknowledges my innate ability for procuring information. So, what is it you two would like to know?
How large are your areola?
We want to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Oh, that too.
Do you know a way we can do that?
You mean you want to meet the Dendro Archon herself? This isn't exactly my area of expertise, but let me see what I can find in the Akasha. Sorry, the Akasha didn't respond to my query.
What? You too? But what about your abilities for getting information and all that? Paimon was sure you'd be able to access more info than we did.
Well, as I said, this isn't my area of expertise. I am but a lowly researcher, so the Akasha doesn't see a need for me to know more about the Dendro Archon.
I don't know. I think like everyone would want to know about the living god.
All I know is that ever since Lesser Lord Kusanali returned to Sumeru, she's never left the Sanctuary of Sorasthana or made a public appearance.
Huh. Didn't expect her to be such a mysterious figure.
The Dendro Archon is somewhat of a recluse. Perhaps she just doesn't want to entertain visitors, which would explain the lack of information in the Akasha.
Aw, but then what can we do?
No need to worry just yet. I'm only hypothesizing here. You could certainly try asking around and see if anyone else has ideas. And besides, you two should consider the bright side of things. Not being able to see Lesser Lord Kusanali may not be a bad thing.
Why?
In this world, there will always be information you cannot obtain from the Akasha and things you can never accomplish. Knowing when to yield is a form of wisdom.
Oh yeah, but you don't know who we are, right? You don't know, like, yeah, okay, that's fine.
Take me, for example. It's a miracle if my brain cells can spit out one paper every 3 years. But Tainari? That guy can publish 3 papers in just a single year.
Okay. Thanks for your advice.
Don't mention it. If you two ever want information about things like who's been promoted within the academia or relations between the 6 great sages, come find me.
So by area of expertise, you meant this kind of stuff?
Hey, come on! This is a survival skill at the academia.
Oh, Paimon's expectations were pretty low, but this is so low, it's like digging holes in the dirt.
Damn.
So what do we do now?
Oh, this guy's
We
eavesdropping.
want to talk to someone. We don't know anybody here.
No, there's still one other person we know.
Huh? Like who?
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Catherine.
Oh, you're right! Catherine! The Adventurers Guild has its own intel network. Let's hurry and find her.
Yeah, I never did go to her because I assumed it would start like a special dialogue or something.
Watch out for
So I was trying to avoid that. Oh, I just realized I should be over 200,000 now and... Oh no, I thought I just got 700. I thought I finished that last part of the quest and it was worth like 700. Well, whatever this one is, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna steal your carrots. Fuck off, dude. Hold up, what's up? What's up with you? What's up with you?
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Hello, Traveler and Paimon.
Catherine, we need your help with something.
Understood. The Adventurers Guild is always ready to serve you. With what do you require assistance?
We want to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. Do you know a way we can do that?
You two wish to meet with Sumeru's Archon. Understood. Please wait.
Catherine, what does the scouter say about Lumine's power level?
I apologize, but I am unable to call up any relevant information in the Akasha. I'm also unable to locate any pertinent information in my personal memory.
You sound really robotic here.
Aww, another dead end. Well, if Catherine can't help us, then we really don't know anyone else to ask now.
When I say robotic, I don't mean it's a bad delivery per se. I just mean the choice of words.
Please do not worry. I may know of someone who can help you two. In Sumeru, the Adventurers Guild does not serve as the vanguard of information. Rather, there are numerous active mercenary groups collectively known as the Eremites. They take on various contracts and work all across Sumeru, so they naturally accrue intelligence. An Eremite brigade called the Corps of 30 is in charge of Sumeru City's defenses. Not only are they the oldest brigade, but they are responsible for managing and coordinating the affairs of all other mercenary brigades.
Corps of 30? What a weird name.
Supposedly, they are named as such because their ranks numbered 30 at their inception.
Okay.
Asfand, an advisor with the Corps of 30, maintains good relations with the Adventurers Guild. Though he's already retired, he and his words carry great weight within mercenary circles. If you'd like to get in contact with him, you can find him at the Corps of 30's headquarters, the Citadel of Rexar.
Danke sehr, Catherine.
You're welcome. I wish you two the best of luck. We look forward to your exploits in Sumeru.
Alright, off to the Citadel of Rexar we go!
Wait, I had a question for you too, Catherine. How large are your areola? Oh, there's the guy that gives you like your rank for the town, your reputation.
Welcome. The Adventurers Guild told me to expect you to.
Or the region, rather. How? We just... What? How?
It's nice to meet you, Asfand. We'd like to ask you about something.
And...
I see. So,
Okay.
Catherine's the one who sent you this way. Ha! It's true that the Eremites' network is vast, but even I can't help you meet the Dendro Archon.
Wait, seriously? That's it?
Afraid so. The Eremites aren't terribly religious, so we don't know much about divinities. As far as the Akasha goes, we can access even less than you.
Also, yeah, like the color of the floor, like down here and the walls and stuff, that's more of the color. I mean, that's kind of greenish, but like this wall here, this part, that's like the color my shirt is. I don't know why it gets cut out by the green screen.
We originally came from the desert. The gods there died off long ago. Since those days, we've used our own two hands to carve out a living. We don't beg gods for their aid. It isn't just us, though. If you ask me, I think most in Sumeru aren't interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Why not?
Oh? Why is that?
Because it's not Rakadavata?
Just take the Academia, for example. They're the ones who truly rule Sumeru. Although they believe in gods, most of them only care for the late greater Lord Rugadavada. In their eyes, she was the one who founded Sumeru and gifted us with the Akasha. Lesser Lord Kusanali just happened to inherit her legacy. Because of the Academia's influence, most citizens are more familiar with Greater Lord Rukkhadevada and hold her in greater esteem. Not to mention that Lesser Lord Kusanali never makes an appearance, and the Academia never announces anything about her. As far as the people of Sumeru are concerned, she's just a god that exists. And that's all.
Okay.
Really? Aw. After hearing all of that, Paimon sort of feels bad for Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Ha! But who knows? We're all just guessing when it comes down to it. Besides, I'm sure the God of Wisdom doesn't worry about her reputation among people like us.
All right. Well, thanks for the info, Osfond.
No problem. Always happy to help out the Adventurers Guild.
After leaving the Citadel of Rexar, you questioned people in Sumeru City or something.
Seems Osfond was right about most people's attitudes here. Not only are they not interested in the Dendro Archon, they even say stuff like, if the Akasha doesn't think I should know, then I don't need to know about it.
Yeah, they really don't mind the authoritarian nature of the internet here.
We've been asking for information non-stop ever since we got to Sumeru. But the harder we try, the more helpless everything seems.
Knock knock. Deus Ex Machina. Someone's gonna show up out of nowhere and tell us exactly what to do.
Isn't there at least one person in this entire city who cares about Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Oh, you two are interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Open that door, I heard someone knocking.
Huh? Who are you?
From the sound of it, you two are Outlanders who recently arrived here. You've been asking around for information on Lesser Lord Kusanali, right? Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Dunyarzad, one of Lesser Lord Kusanali's faithful followers.
Whoa, really? Then do you know how we can meet with her?
I'm afraid I can't help you with that. But your conversation earlier did happen to remind me of a legend about the Dendro Archon.
What sort of legend?
Sure.
Is it a whole
It
league
goes
of
like
them?
this. Long, long ago, there was a man who heard a prophecy. It predicted that a great calamity was about to befall him. Panicked by what he heard, the man sought out the Dendro Archon in hopes that she would bless him with the wisdom to help him escape his predicament. The man journeyed across deserts and through rainforests and experienced tribulations of every kind. However, he still couldn't find any trace of the Dendro Archon. In despair, he thought, alas, the Archon has abandoned me. He then had no choice but to sorrowfully resign to his fate.
Okay, and then what happened?
And then, the calamity came. But to his own surprise, the man felt somehow emboldened by the trials of his journey. By relying on his own strength, he managed to overcome the adversity. At that moment, a bird perched upon his shoulder. This bird was, in fact, an avatar of the Dendro Archon. She said, "O Archon Seeker, do you now understand? She and her wisdom have long been found by you. Along your journey, we were in every flower and blade of grass, every ray of sparkling sun, and every breath of dancing wind. So long as you continue to think and ponder, we'll be wherever you go."
What an amazing story!
Yeah, thanks for the story. Paimon feels all warm and fuzzy inside after that.
In a way, it seems like this story is also one of the Dendro Archon's avatars.
Dunyarzad, since you worship Lesser Lord Kusanali, can you tell us anything else about her?
Of course. So did you two know that,
Are you looking at those dudes that we just saw?
I'm terribly sorry, but it seems something's come up now. Let's chat another day.
Yo, she sounds frightened. Are these like the dudes I've been fighting?
Hey, wait! What the heck just happened?
I think it has something to do with those people over there.
It looks like they're searching for someone. was acting super nervous just now. You think they're looking for her? This stinks! We finally managed to find a lead about Lesser Lord Kusanali! We can't let them get in the way now!
Attack them!
Let's see if we can get rid of them. Then we can catch up with Dunyarzad.
Hey, have you two seen a brown-haired girl wearing a purple top and a long blue dress? We're looking for her.
Did she have bandages wrapped around her wrists?
Yes, that's her. Did you see which direction she went?
Yeah, she went that way.
Which way did they go, George? Which way did they go?
Quick, after her!
They didn't move very quickly.
That should keep him busy for a while. Let's hurry and find Dunyarzad.
Sorry, I keep killing the camera like that. I'm like yawning. I don't want to like just gaping maw here. Like, ah. I am exhausted. Actually, I'll explain that because it won't take long. But yesterday was a pretty rough day for me, so I did not do a coding stream. And I was kind of like just mentally done by the end of the day. I got home, I was exceptionally tired. I knew that if I laid down and tried to sleep, I would fall asleep. And I didn't want to do that because I knew it would make it harder to go to sleep at night. And then that would kind of screw me up for today. So I started doing work. I was doing the aforementioned programming, graphics and everything. I kept doing that until about 1 o'clock because when I started doing that, I just became energized. And yeah, I did that until like 1 o'clock. And yeah, I gotta get up at 5:45 on Wednesdays and Thursdays when I go to the office. So yeah, did not get a lot of sleep. And then I had work nightmares. So I was waking up from those too.
There you are, Dunyarzad. We thought you might have been long gone by now.
Oh, it's you two. Oh, you startled me there.
You can relax now. We threw those people looking for you off the trail.
Really? Thank you so much. Unfortunately, I believe there's still more of them out there looking for me. Uh-oh, looks like there's some coming this way.
Huh? More of them? Then what are we standing here for? Run!
No, wait, my body isn't in the best shape. It's difficult for me to run.
How about we find some place to hide?
Okay, sounds good. There's a tavern on the other side of the port we can go to. They probably wouldn't expect me to hide in a place like that.
All right, let's move out. Stay behind us. We'll keep an eye out for anyone looking for you.
I was thinking more like a cardboard box, but okay.
Metal Gear.
Anything out here? I think I recognize that. Pretty sure there's like a... Yeah, no, that checks out. There's like some zippy stuff over there. I remember a fight right there. I remember walking across there. Going up north to get to the RNRS stuff. And I've been there a couple other times, but it's the last major time. This is a tavern?
We made it. Oh, they shouldn't be able to find us now. Wait, stand down, Dia.
Dia, it's not Dea, it's Dia. Yo, what's up, girl? Damn, what's up?
My lady, who are these two?
Been waiting on her, okay.
They're travelers that I met on the street just a moment ago. They happened to notice that you were all searching for me, so they helped me hide.
I see. In that case, you two should scram. There's nothing here for you.
Wait a sec! Who the heck are you? And why are you shooing us away?
I'm Miss Dunyarzad's bodyguard, here to see that she returns home safe and sound. My lady, let's get going. You've been gone for so long that your parents are worrying themselves sick.
And if I refuse to go with you?
It'd be easier for the both of us if you cooperated. But if you insist on not going, then I'll have to carry you like a sack of potatoes.
Would smash.
Hey! Dunyarzad already said she doesn't want to go back. Why are you still pushing her?
Stay out of this. You don't understand the situation. Sorry, my lady. Even though I'm your bodyguard, your parents are my employers. I have to answer to them.
How much?
Wait, what?
How much more do I have to pay you to become your employer? So you never listen to my parents ever again. Double? A triple? Give me some time and I'll get that much.
My lady, this isn't about Mora. I don't know what you think of us Eremites, but let me say this. I like Mora, but I'll never go against my principles. That's why I'm here looking for you. Sure, it's an order from my employer, but my conscience was also telling me it's the right thing to do. And knowing your health, carelessly running around like this is gonna hurt ya. For the sake of those who love you, don't be stubborn.
No, you're wrong. I'm aware of my limits and I know what I'm doing. Honestly, the only people being stubborn right now are my parents. And I know perfectly well that it makes no difference if I'm at home or not. They still won't accept reality. And every time I bring this up, they just change the subject. Dia, you've been living with us a long time already. This should be old news to you. Dia, I know it hasn't been easy for Mother and Father, and I'm grateful for everything they've done for me. But there's someone else in this world I'm also grateful to. Because she saved me. The love I have for her is the same I have for my parents.
Okay.
This is my life and my last chance. So I want to do something meaningful.
My lady, are you sure what you're doing now is meaningful?
Yes, I'm sure. At least, it is to me.
Fine, I won't ask you to return home anymore. But let me make something very clear. I'm only doing this because I respect your determination, not because I agree with you.
Thank you, Dia. Sorry for being so rude just now. My nerves were acting up. And I even brought up your payment in such an offensive way.
Don't worry about it, my lady. I did say that I like Mora. Besides, that's our next topic of conversation. Today's little excursion caused such a ruckus that every single bodyguard at the estate was deployed. It wouldn't be easy to hide things from your old man. Since this definitely won't be your last escapade, here's a little tip. You should at least make it look like your room and things are still in order when you leave. Also, you'll need someone to cover you for when you're out and about. So, I'll let you hire me, my lady. This way, everyone wins. As for the pay, let's say half of what your father pays me. We can settle the bill when we return to the estate.
Okay, deal.
Yay! Looks like they've reached an understanding.
Okay. Yeah, what's wrong with her? Dunyarzad, are you alright?
I'm fine, really. I just feel a little tired now that things have calmed down.
Looks like she got the shits or something. Got that IBS going on.
My lady, stop trying to look tough. We're already in a tavern, so let's rest up and grab some grub.
Grab some grub, I like that.
I'm sorry for worrying you two. If you don't mind, I'd like for you to join us.
Nice alliteration.
Sure! After you rest up, we want to hear more about Lesser Lord Kusanali.
This place is nice. We have up here. Oh. Not very exciting up here. I was hoping we'd come up here and find somebody with really, really long nipples using them as a jump rope or something. But, no, we didn't get that.
Ha! Well, if it isn't Dia. Haven't seen you in nearly half a year. Word on the street is that you're a bodyguard for the Homayani family now. Ha! Don't you find that kind of work boring?
Nah, you get used to it. How about a menu over here?
You got it, huh? Isn't this little Miss Homayani herself? We don't get to serve personages like you very often. We'll be sure to prepare our very best.
Thank you, sir, but there's no need. I don't have a lot of Mora on me, and I really ought to save as much as I can. But please bring these two the best food you have. They're my new friends, so I want to be a good host for them.
No need to break the bank. We'll eat whatever you order.
Yeah, we're already super grateful for everything
Wait.
you told us about Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Wait, there were two options. The other said we'll pay for our food, so we just said, nah, yeah, you pay. We just don't. You don't have to pay as much.
How about our coconut charcoal cakes? They're our signature snack. And they
Sounds
run cheap.
delicious.
Look, other customers over there are eating some now.
And after you get done grilling some nice meat, you take the like burnt ass, like crusty charcoal, and just like salt bay that shit over the cakes, I guess.
They look kind of burnt and dry. Paimon will pass.
Picky Paimon? Now that's a first. The other says, but you've cooked slimes before.
Hey, come on! Paimon has personal preferences too, you know.
After ordering, you continue chatting with Dunyazard about Lesser Lord Kusanali.
We asked a lot of people when we first arrived, and almost nobody was interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali. So, what made you want to follow her?
That's the person that you were talking about that saved your life, right?
Well, remember when you asked me if I knew how to meet the Dendro Archon? Even though I don't know how, I think I've actually seen her before.
Huh? Really?
Yes, it was when I was a child. At the time, my illness had kept me bedridden for the better part of a year. I was stuck inside and couldn't make any friends, and my parents did their best to find treatments for me. But even then, the Akasha didn't have any helpful information. My younger self no longer had any hopes or dreams. One flare-up was so bad that I was in a semi-conscious state for several days. Then one night, I woke up alone in my room. I was terrified. My body was paralyzed. Even if I cried, there was no sound. At that moment, an ethereal voice spoke in my mind. Dunyarzad, don't be scared. You don't have to cry.
Dunyarzad, don't be scared. You don't have to cry. Who are you? How do you know my name? How do I explain this? You might not be able to understand, but actually, I know everything about you. Really? Of course. I know that you're scared of thunder, that you hate taking medicine every morning, and that you love counting the petals on your mom's skirt. Wow, you really do know everything. Dunyarzad, is there anything you want? Want? Not really. I can't go anywhere or do anything. Huh? But aren't you a child? All children have wishes. Tell me what you want, and maybe I can make it happen. And can you make my illness go away? Oh. I'm sorry. But I'm not powerful enough to do that right now. Then, can you be my friend?
After that, the voice said, "Okay, I'll be your friend." Although my body was suffering during those days, that voice encouraged me and told me many wondrous things. Beyond my window was the flourishing Sumeru city. Beyond the city was a lush rainforest. And beyond that was the wall of Samiel, deserts, and all of Tevat. Once I finally made it through that bout of illness, I couldn't hear that voice anymore. I told my mother about it, but she said that I must have been dreaming. But I know that that voice wasn't a figment of my imagination. Before that, I had never heard of Tevat.
So you believe the voice you heard was...
Yes, for sure.
Kusanali, yeah.
If it weren't for that voice, I would have never grown curious about the outside world, nor would I have learned how to read and enjoy so many books. That voice sparked a desire for wisdom. It had to have been the Dendro Archon.
There's a lot of food on the table.
I've been hoping for a chance to repay her kindness. In fact, I was running around today to help prepare the Sub-Zero's festival for her.
What's the
No, really, is anyone gonna eat that?
festival?
It's Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday, which was the day that she was found by the sages. It's actually an old holiday that originally celebrated Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's birthday. When she passed away, the holiday eventually became a celebration of the Lesser Lord's birthday. I heard everyone was overjoyed when they welcomed her back to Sumeru. In those days, the festival was a huge deal. But because of the Academia's influence, people have gradually lost interest in the festival. The Academia actively participates in Sumeru's many holidays dedicated to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But when it comes to the Sub-Zero's festival, forget any funding. They practically act like it doesn't exist. Maybe they see Lesser Lord Kusanali's birth as confirmation of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's death, so they're reluctant to celebrate it.
Or it's a conspiracy.
Aw, but that's awful.
It is. It's absolutely terrible. Sure, the Greater Lord founded Sumeru, but hasn't Lesser Lord Kusanali been the one quietly protecting us for the past few hundred years?
Just remember that we're still out in public. Don't get too carried away now.
I know that people over by the Grand Bazaar still hold the Sub-Zero's festival to this day, but I hadn't met any of them before, so I was never able to contribute. But recently, I made a friend there who also follows Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Cool.
I gave her my savings because I want her to throw a wonderful festival this year. That's the least I could do for Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Hold on, my lady. Does this friend happen to be Nilu, the one who sends flowers to the estate?
I know that name.
Yes, that's her.
I saw her leaving the other day with a nervous look on her face. It seemed like she was hiding something in her arms. Did you give her something?
That's just one of the characters that's done the rounds on like Twitter and stuff. I don't remember which one that is from. I think I know which one that is.
Yes. Initially, I didn't have much Mora prepared, so I had Nilu sell one of my skirts. I've agreed with Nilu to meet up at the Grand Bazaar today and see how things are coming along. Dia, would you accompany me?
Sure. That's quite the trip, though. I'll carry you.
Damn.
No, that would be too much, even for you.
You might as well just accept the lift. If I let you walk, who knows how long it'll take us. And if anything happens to you, then I'd really never hear the end of it from your father.
Can we also come along?
But of course. Nilu will be thrilled to hear there are more people interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali.
That's gonna be our ticket, I guess. How far is far? Like they said, like this is far away. It's probably like 150 meters. Yeah, that's blinding. I hate it. 102. I actually overshot it. Although it's telling me these, like, strange routes. Oh, okay. Didn't know I could do all that. Yo, what is this?
I've got great food and great drinks that everyone can enjoy.
Yep. That's who I thought it was.
Every item I
Sorry I'm late, Nilu.
Oh, Dunyarzad.
It was taking you so long that I assumed you got trapped at home, but you made it in the end. Uh-oh. But if Dia's here, that means you got caught, right?
You could say that, but everything worked out. She's on our side now.
Not completely.
Oh. And who are these two?
Jim and Bob.
Oh, meet the Traveler and Paimon, my two newest friends. They're visitors who just arrived at Sumeru City and are looking for information on Lesser Lord Kusanali.
So you're followers from another land?
Yep.
That's wonderful. You two absolutely mustn't miss the Sub-Zerus festival. By the way, Dunyarzad, we've already started decorating the Grand Bazaar. It looks spectacular, thanks to your generous contribution.
You're very welcome. It's the only thing I could do. Do you still have enough Mora?
Probably? But don't sweat it. We've already finished renovating the stage. Come on, I'll show you.
Okay.
Food and great drinks that everyone can enjoy.
Dog. It's dog. It's dog. Oh, wait, that's not right. This doesn't look very renovated. Yeah, this place is offed up. You got... Oh, I thought that was a chicken leg. You got stuff laying all around here. Come on. It's terrible.
Wow! This place is amazing!
Kusanali will be offended.
Not bad. Huh. Last time I was here, the stairs were full of holes.
The stairs were nothing. A little while ago, we discovered that the tree above the stage had a huge chunk of bark ready to fall off. Mr. Zubair was worried sick.
Well, the holes in the stairs are there for in case you need to make a quick escape, and the bark is there so you can throw it in your enemy's eyes.
We reported it to the academia many times, but they never sent anyone to deal with it. We didn't want anything bad happening, so we were going to cancel all the stage performances.
Why didn't anyone come to handle it?
Oh, probably because it was the theater asking.
The academia looks down on performers like us. They probably think it would be best if the theater closed down completely.
Yeah, art does kind of suck. Not gonna lie, anyone... Like, especially if you play music, if you play guitar, like, that's the worst.
We can't let that happen, though. Not only would everyone involved in the theater go hungry, but then we wouldn't be able to hold the Sub-Zerus festival anymore. Thank the Dendro Archon for Dunyarzad. But the more she gave us, we hired someone to patch up the tree, and we also gave the stage a much-needed makeover. The stage is going to be even prettier when it's festival time. I can't wait for you to see it.
Oh, when she said C right there, it was pretty bad. Like, the sibilant was not great. And of course I said that if you're not aware, I have multiple guitars in the room behind me. You can't see, but that's the joke.
And I can't wait to see you on the stage. You've been practicing so long already. It's almost time for your dream to become reality.
Don't let your dreams just be dreams. Just do it!
It's our dream. I'll do my best for the two of us.
Milu, what are you gonna be doing at the festival?
She'll be dancing the dance of Sub-Zerus, the most important performance at the Sub-Zerus festival.
Dunyarzad, have you told them the origin of this holiday?
I only told them about the Greater Lord and Lesser Lord so far.
There's also the mid-tier one.
Okay, then I'll tell you two about how this holiday came to be. According to legend, the Sub-Zerus festival was originally the Goddess of Flowers' birthday celebration for the Greater Lord. A long, long time ago, on one of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's birthdays, her friends threw her a celebratory banquet. Some of the gods got drunk. One started playing music, and the Greater Lord started singing, so the Goddess of Flowers began to dance. As she danced upon the grass, countless beautiful parisaras began to bloom wherever she stepped. Those brilliant purple flowers became her dazzling stage. All the gods clamored, "Oh, if only time could stop at this very moment."
Sounds like they had a great time, especially the orgy that they no doubt had just after that.
Of course they did.
Wait,
When people mention the
never
gods,
mind.
they always think of the Archon War. But Sumeru's gods also had happy times. Although they aren't around anymore, they're preserved in our tradition of dance. This outfit I'm wearing is apparently based on how the goddess of flowers looked. Though we're just tiny people compared to the divine, we still have to do our best to make sure that the birthday girl feels loved on her special day.
Nilu, you of all people will definitely be able to convey our well wishes to the Dendro Archon.
Oh, your nose was freaking
I
out,
also
lady.
noticed that you went the extra mile and scattered Patisaras around the stage.
Wouldn't call that scattering, they're in pots, but okay.
They symbolize the goddess of flowers, after all. It's just a shame that all the real Patisaras went extinct after her death.
Yeah. The Greater Lord brought forth Patisaras in memory of the goddess of flowers. But she ultimately could never truly replicate that beautiful purple.
Thinking about the goddess of flowers dance makes me wish I could have seen it. If my stage were anything like that, I'd be thrilled if I had just 2 real Patisaras on the stage. So, Traveler and Paimon, what do you think? Interested in the Sabzeruz festival? Will you two be coming?
Yes.
All of Lesser Lord Kusanali's followers will be there for her birthday. It'll be a good opportunity for you to learn more about her.
Ooh, Paimon thinks that's a great idea!
Are you sure it's not because you want to watch Nilu dance?
Of course Paimon wants to watch. Those two things aren't mutually exclusive, you know.
So how about we all attend the Sabzeruz festival together?
Yeah, let's do it. Sounds like a plan.
Dunyarzad, let me show you which stage decorations we've picked out so far. Traveler and Paimon, if that doesn't sound interesting to you, then feel free to explore the area.
Yeah, sounds good. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Everyone at the Grand Bazaar loves Lesser Lord Kusanali, and we're all looking forward to the Sabzeruz festival.
In that case, we'll take a look around.
Walk around, but you're gonna make me talk to people. Alrighty, yeah, let's see what everyone has to say, I guess. So it's still a little bit more before we get that 700. We're working on it. What is up, girl? Dia.
Huh. Revamping the stage for the festival couldn't have been easy, that's for sure. I bet this year's festival will be one to remember. I don't know much about the Grand Bazaar, but I do know that the residents here have a penchant for song and dance. Two things that the academia doesn't particularly approve of. Oh, and the perfume sold around here is a lot better than what you'll find elsewhere. The fragrances are longer lasting and they're gentler on your skin and... I mean, that's what I've heard.
Yeah, I'm big warrior lady. I can't like girly stuff like face powder, as the subtitle said. I don't know, I always called that cocaine, but sure, call it face powder if you want. She's got the stereotypical old lady pose, or old person pose. My back is so hurt.
Sub-Zero's festival. You know, I also danced when I was younger. As a child, I even asked my grandmother why we performed the dance for the Lesser Lord when it was originally done to honor the Greater Lord. My grandmother said that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata is a beloved deity and honored by all. And Lesser Lord Kusanali is too. If the Goddess of Flowers ever knew Lesser Lord Kusanali, then she would certainly have wished to be her friend and hold celebrations for her too. The Sabzeruz festival has been losing its appeal over the years. That is, until a wealthy benefactor stepped in this year and brought the festival back to life. I heard she forked out a lot of mora to make it all happen.
I wonder who that could be. No clue. Swoof! What's up, Swoof? Arf! But he's singing. I don't know what that sounds like. Very nice! Arf Wolf! A natural born singer.
Whoa! What's with your yellow hair? And why do your clothes look so funny? Are you an Outlander?
Greetings, Outlander.
Did you know that the Sabzeruz festival is about to happen? There'll be loads of fun things to do at the festival. But the best part is when Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, passes out candy to everyone.
Is this like the only way you can get candy?
Things are really shaping up, and there's a buzz around the festival this year. We're expecting people from all over to come by this year and buy things during the festivities. Don't be fooled into thinking that Sumeru City has the best of everything. Some festival snacks are only offered here in the Grand Bazaar. And when it comes to musicians, dancers, or singers, the Grand Bazaar's got the best of the best. Sure, those folks at the Academia might not like it, but what's a festival without song and dance?
What if there was another thing, like, in the bazaar, like a waypoint? I don't think so, though. It's not like a load zone. What's so great about Snezhnaya? Every time I see this little tassel, this like nipple tassel thing here, I think it's like a chicken leg or something laying on the floor. Wait, who are you? I haven't seen you yet. Oh wait!
Ooh, your
I'm
outfit looks
joking.
amazing. There's also something different about you from when we first met up.
I thought I'd add a little extra pizzazz to my dress for the festival. See?
Wow, did you sew all that yourself?
Uh-huh. Sewing is a fundamental skill for everyone in the theater company because we make all our own costumes. Did you know that Mr. Zubair not only can make costumes, but props too? I've noticed that you can't keep your eyes off that crown over there. Would you like to try it on?
May I?
Of course. The legends say that the goddess of flowers had beautiful horns on her head, so this crown was made to reflect that. Dunyarzad, you look absolutely stunning with it on. It's like I'm looking at the goddess of flowers herself. Hey! Is that who Paimon thinks it is? It looks like Catherine.
But it's the real one this time. Starts humming the Chocobo theme.
Huh. Come to think of it, Paimon's only ever seen her behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild. This is the first time we've ever seen her taking a break.
Or this is the imposter.
Hey, Catherine!
Oh, hey! It's the Traveler and Paimon! What's shaken?
Whoa. Break time Catherine sure sounds a lot less formal than usual. Paimon was still waiting for her to say Ad Astra Abyssosque.
Sure. Standing behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild doesn't require any complicated functions. But saying and doing the same old things over and over again can get pretty monotonous. Like watching the same Fontaine movie day after day. But take you two, for example. You travel across Tevat to enrich your lives and gain new experiences.
I mean, you travel too.
Well, we enjoy traveling across Tevat and all that, but we're mainly looking for clues about her brother.
I like there's no punctuation on the end after brother.
Yes, you should keep searching. Sometimes the answers we're looking for aren't necessarily at our intended destination. Instead, they're found along the way.
Huh. Haven't we heard someone say something pretty similar recently? Anyways, what brings you out here, Catherine?
Are you also a fan of the Sabzerus festival?
No, not particularly. I guess you could say that I'm loving the recent atmosphere here. If festivals bring happiness to everyone, then that's where their true value lies. Oh, it looks like it's about time for me to be heading back now.
Alright, we'll see you next time at the Adventurers Guild. Oh, by the way, thanks for connecting us with the Eremites. We've already made some great friends in Sumeru City thanks to you.
I'm sure you two will get along well with the people here. You've already been blessed by the element of Dendro after all. See you around.
All right. As you leave, you are given a free complimentary bottle of ball sweat.
Something really different about Catherine today.
Dude, I'm telling you, I called it.
Hey, traveler. Paimon.
Oh, hey, Dia. What's going on?
I've got something to tell ya. My lady knows you're looking for ways to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali, and she's been trying to come up with a way to help you. Well, I have an idea that might help.
Are you serious? We'd love that!
It might not necessarily pan out, so don't get your hopes up too much. I'll need to take you two somewhere and ask someone some questions.
What about Dunyarzad?
My lady is feeling a little worn out at the moment. Nilu's found a place for her to rest. After I take my lady home, let's meet in front of the Citadel of Regzar.
My lady this, my lady that. Come on, you sound like a Redditor.
Sounds like a plan.
Get your spices here.
Let's head over to the Citadel of Regzar and wait for Dia.
Go to the entrance. Oh, it's just right here. It's so close. Quality time with Dia.
Sorry, I'm late.
It's alright with me.
It took some convincing for the master and mistress to believe that Miss Dunyarzad was only sitting in the port for a while because she was in a bad mood. Anyway, I guess I should be thanking you. I haven't seen Miss Dunyarzad that happy in a long time. If it wasn't for you two, she probably would have been caught and dragged back much earlier.
You sure sound a whole lot nicer than when we first met, Dia. Who would have thought you had such a soft spot for Dunyarzad?
It's called being a professional. I'm a bodyguard, and I work for whoever's paying.
You trying to smash or something? What was that reaction?
Look, Dia's blushing.
Yep, that's a blush if I've ever seen one.
Listen, you two. I don't expect to be working for Miss Dunyarzad very long, but I hope to finish things on a positive note if possible. Let's cut the chit-chat and head into the Citadel. We'll see if the person I know has a way for you two to meet with the Lesser Lord.
I like transitions like that. If you can call it a transition.
Oh, hey, Chief.
Ha, Dia! What are you doing here? And well, didn't expect to see you three together.
I take it you all know each other already?
Mm-hmm. We met this morning after the Adventurers Guild pointed us to Osfon for more info.
No kidding. Huh. So, where's Ruksha? I thought I'd help these two out by asking about the theft. Anything you can tell him?
Ruksha's gone over to the Academia. The Grand Sage recently ordered Sumeru City to begin bolstering its defenses, so people from all over have been called back to the city. Since you've already mentioned the theft, I suppose I might as well tell him what we know.
Yeah, I just spilled the beans. Good thing Ito's not here.
Appreciate it, Chief.
Theft? Sorry, what the heck are you guys talking about?
Someone stole the holy butt plug.
Just recently, the Academia lost something, and there's a chance the item is connected with the Dendro Archon. This case might just somehow help you in meeting her.
I suppose that's one way to look at it. But if you ask me, the case is more about the academia than anything else. Let me fill you in. The academia recently sent a convoy to pick up an important package from Aru village. Word got out, and the convoy was robbed on its way back.
He said package.
The Grand Sage took the whole matter very seriously. Not only did he dispatch the Matra, but also enlisted our help in the search for leads. All we know so far is that whatever was stolen is currently in Port Ormos.
You two have heard of Port Ormos, haven't you? It's the largest commercial port in all of Sumeru. You can travel there by leaving Sumeru City and heading south along the river. The Academia's grip isn't long enough to reach all the way to Port Ormos, so the city's a little more laid back, meaning the population's also a mixed bag. You never know who you'll meet there.
Apparently what was lost has a great deal to do with the Akasha, knowledge, and even the gods. I'm afraid I don't have any other details for you, though. If you're interested, maybe you could head to Port Ormos and ask around yourselves. If you want my advice, try introducing yourselves as students of the Academia once you're there.
Huh? Students of the Academia?
Are you serious, Chief? All the Academia students are in Sumeru City, you know. Why should they pretend to be students in Port Ormos?
If you're also interested, just go there and see what happens.
Turns out that's a secret key phrase to get invited to the hot sex orgies they have every night.
Count me out. I've got plenty of work to do here for the Homayami
Damn it.
family. And take it from me, if you two really do decide to visit Port Ormos, you'd best watch your backs. Let's just say that the Eremites there aren't nearly as friendly as those here in Sumeru City.
There's a dude back there with that spear just like ready to go.
There are even some extremists who go around shouting slogans like, "Retake Sumeru for the Scarlet King." Word is that more and more are joining their movement. They're becoming a real headache for Chief and the others.
You bet they are. The Scarlet King's been dead for thousands of years. Now they start spreading rumors of his return. Ridiculous.
No, of course I'll be back.
Not everyone's like you, Chief. Even the desert natives who abandoned their homes in the wilderness still wish to have a god of their own. Well, Traveler, that's about all the information we have for you.
Thanks, Dia! And you too, Osfond! Since we've gathered all we could for the moment in Sumeru City, let's head to Port Ormos and see what we can find next.
And is that the quest?
Studiozad is looking forward to seeing you both at the Sub-Zerus Festival, so be sure to get yourselves back here in time for that.
Yep, we won't forget.
Good. Then we'll see you both at the Sub-Zerus Festival.
Yeah, is that my quest? And then it's gonna be a new one? Yeah, so I'm over 200,000 for real now. For real, for real. The unappreciated carving. Talk to the troubled artisan. Okay, that's very specific. That was, I mean, that is what it is. Like, almost an hour and a half of... I talked quite a bit about some things there, so I don't know if I was maybe 5 minutes and then a little bit for commissions, so probably about an hour 15. Hour 10 to hour 15 of dialogue there, basically. This is what it is. It's good stuff. I am tired, though, for real, for real. I'm probably gonna just go about another half hour. It hasn't really worn off yet. I was hoping it would when I got started. But, I mean, again, I went to bed, like, around 1 o'clock. And I gotta get up at 5:45. That's already bad. And then I was having work-related nightmares that woke me up a couple times. So, yeah, I didn't get a lot of sleep. The good news is, it was a team lunch thing today at work, so... like, almost half of the day I got to go to that. What did we leave at like 11:30 and got back at almost 14? So that's nice. So what quest is that down there? That's in Ormos. Ormos. Oh, 18 days. Why? 10 days. Wait, is that treasure-seeking Sealy? Yeah, I'm gonna have to take a look at those before they run out. I'll walk a little bit on foot. I know it's a kind of a waste of time, but I just feel like it, okay? And you never know if I'll find something. So it's worth checking. There's a really square part, like at the top of that water there. This is Weimara. I spent a lot of time here last time. I was actually about to say I couldn't remember her name. I was trying to think of it. It's Rana. Aranara. Arana. Rana. Like there's so many names. It even became a joke in the game, like, R&R names are hard. That's what Paimon said. Have I done that? Well, let's find out. What's up ahead? Ah, look, someone's been surrounded by hilly churls. Nice. Yoink. Is it back this way? Is it too far to see? Oh, you. I did it in the wrong order, didn't I? We'll bop that man. Then we'll bop that man. Then that man. I hope I didn't hit those like too quickly. Yeah, we good. I'm a genius.
What trinkets lie veiled within this desolate plain?
Oh, this is Rana. What's up? Still sleeping. Rana's not around. A blurry image appears in the bubble that envelops Rana. You are immersed in the image. You're in a forest where everything looks incomparably massive and serene. You feel very comfortable here. Rays of sunshine peek through the sparkling gold leaves, with grass as tall as you swaying quietly all around, gently caressing your hand as you walk by. You hear the sound of distressed crying amid the musical melody of the wind blowing through the trees and flowing water. Following the sound, you find a small girl. She looks like she has worn herself out from crying and fallen asleep in the meadow. You walk up to her and softly sing a song that can calm all beings. It seems that Rana's condition hasn't worsened. Stop climbing. Not allowed to do that. Oh, that's the thing. I was about to say, like, I know there's something I wanted to do and I can't remember. Okay, this is still good for another day. And I already got Tainari. I definitely got Zhongli. I don't know what the next banner is, but I'm gonna wait. I want Dia for sure. Can't pass up a waifu like that. I knew I wanted Dia, like, already. Saw that character art, I was like, oh, I'm getting her. We gotta save up those pulls, because I don't pay money. I've never paid money for this game at all. I legitimately got that C6 Eula and Zhongli. 100%. 100% legit. Be honest, I don't really have the money right now to spend. Like I could probably do one batch next time I get paid, but only like one.
Eye for an eye.
Get bopped.
I condemn you. Destiny has brought me hither.
Alright, what do we got? I was gonna try and climb up there, because there might be something. I don't think I've gone up there. There's definitely like a flower or something here. So you are somewhat intended to at least maybe come over here. There's no quick climb here. That sucks. Alright, we'll take it slow. Try to emerge victorious. Dude, I know I've said it a couple times, but I am so tired. It's ridiculous. Can we get up that? Yup. Keep pushing. So far I haven't seen any reason to do this. I don't see anything on the map. So there's probably not a Dendroculus here. But, I don't know, it'd be a good vantage point. Is that a dude? Is that an Aranara? What am I looking at? Okay, I was about to say, give me a place to stand. Oh, it's like a toucan or whatever. Oh no, there is this dude. Confused Aranara. I'm gonna unconfuse you. This Aranara is... Anyway, let's use the power of Dendro on them. What, Paimon? You just trail off and then... Okay. Sure. Die! It's golden. It's the golden one they spoke of, right? It's golden. It's the golden one they spoke of, right? I can go back to Vanarana now, thanks to Golden Nara. Okay. I'm afraid to go into dialogue. It's gonna be like another 45 minutes of dialogue. What's that? Is that something it left me? Maybe, maybe not. Probably. I don't think there'd be an apple and a radish up there. I think it was left by him. Alright, where's the thing? It's right here. Is this not... No, it's not Rodden's house. Wait, are those the kids? No, those are not. I didn't recognize their names.
Port Ormos is pretty great.
Oh, that's
So many new
right.
and
That's Swedmara.
interesting things, not to mention all the tasty food. Sumeru's largest commercial port sure lives up to its name. Look at all the merchants, and everyone seems excited just to be here.
Not everyone, I'm sure.
How did things end up like this?
Oh, I think we found a jumper. Someone stop him.
All thanks to your artistic license. That's how. I should have made you wait until we got an update from Tanja.
But when I finished the prototype Aranara yesterday, you agreed that the kids would like it. That's why we tried bringing it out for a test run today.
Well, I never thought they'd dislike it so much.
Rip.
Oh, what should we do?
It's supposed to be a toy. That's it right there. I was gonna comment. It looked like an Aranara. There we go. They sound distinctly less than excited.
Whoa. Yeah. Compared to everyone else, they seem really down in the dumps. Let's go find out what's going on. Hey there! Paimon's name is Paimon, and she's a traveler who was just passing by. Is there something bothering you?
Oh, I noticed you two a moment ago. Welcome to Akara Crafts, the best toy store in Port Ormos. At least for now.
What kind of toys you got?
What's bothering us is this prototype Aranara. To start with, could I get your opinion on it?
Prototype Aranara? You mean this wood carving here? Looks like a mushroom monster to Paimon.
But it doesn't look very happy.
There we have it. The verdict is in. What a headache.
Not the first negative feedback we've had.
So, what exactly is a prototype Aranara?
So for context, Aranara are magical creatures in Sumeru fairy tales that live in the forest.
Yeah, it'd be dope if they were real, though.
For the store's 20th anniversary,
Shame they're not.
we plan to release a series of hand-carved toys based on the Aranara stories that kids know and love.
Let's hope they skip the X-rated ones that kids aren't supposed to know about.
This is a prototype we made to get an idea of how they would react. But when we put it out there, the reaction was not quite what we'd anticipated.
Yeah, I didn't expect someone to pee on it right away.
They thought it looked like a mushroom too, huh?
No, worse than that, actually. I can't quite describe it, though. And I'm also not very good with kids. Maybe you could ask them for yourselves.
Okay, we're just doing it. I thought it was gonna make me walk over there. I'm glad. I didn't want to have to talk to him separately.
No way.
No way.
I've read Uncle Tanja's Aranara and the ill little fungus. It says that Aranara are supposed to be chubby and squishy. The carving looks nothing like that.
Toys do look better when they're round and chubby. Uncle Tonder said in Aranara's vow that you can deceive the eyes, but you can't deceive the heart.
Okay.
This carving makes me feel lost and confused inside. I don't think the creator put his heart into it at all. It's nothing like an Aranara.
You need therapy if that carving made you depressed.
Ooh, didn't put his heart into it, huh? Oh, sounds like one of those things that's easier said than understood.
Kassid and Alia didn't like this carving, but I think it's okay. It doesn't look too happy, so it's kind of pitiful in a cute way.
Oh, a positive review!
Yeah, so I would totally ask my dad to get it for me, if it wasn't meant to be an Aranara.
That's because kids see Aranara and, like, you know it's not a real one. You know it doesn't look quite right.
Oh, well, that took a sudden turn for the worse.
No, someone's jamming.
For their opinions.
Oh, how did it go? Has it maybe, grown on them at all?
Unfortunately, no.
Oh, this is such a shame. Why isn't Tondra back from Gandharvaville yet?
What was Gandharvaville? Oh, that's where Tighnari's at.
Oh, the kids kept mentioning an Uncle Tanger too. Who is he exactly?
It's actually Tighnari.
Uncle Tanger is a famous children's author here in Port Ormos. He wrote quite a few stories in the past, but none of them were popular among children. Just like our prototype Aranara. But around a year or so ago, he suddenly had a eureka moment or something, and suddenly the children loved every one of his stories.
It's actually backmasking. If you play it backwards, there's satanic messages. You enjoy this story. You will like my other stories.
That's right. My little Ghaffari loves his stories too. The whole reason we decided to make these carvings was because we saw just how popular the Aranara are among children. We asked Tanja for guidance, but right after he agreed, he went off to Gandharvaville with his son to look for inspiration. They haven't returned yet. We were running out of time, so we had no choice but to carve an Aranara based on our own imaginations. As you can see, this was a result.
Oh, we have to do something. Hey, since you're the famous traveler, could you do us a favor and look for Tanger in Gandharvaville, he doesn't have to come in person if he's too busy. Just ask him to write down his suggestions and bring his notes back to us, if you could.
Sounds like an excuse to see Kale and Tighnari again.
Please, if only to put a smile on the children's faces. And, of course, you'll be well compensated for doing us the favor.
They seem pretty desperate. Let's help them out. To see the kids smile. And also for our reward.
Okay, we'll do it so that Paimon can get her rewards.
Yay, reward!
The other option was like for the kids smile, and I was like, no, we're gonna go in on the reward thing. Can I talk to you? Like you sell something?
Tanjo takes his son with him everywhere he goes. The two of them are very close. Maybe that's why he was able to come up with such great stories. Anyway, we're counting on you. Please find Tanja for us.
Doesn't seem like it. Okay. Nice. Little, like, stage thing there. I like it. How far do we got? Oh, a kilometer. A whole kilometer. I don't know if I want to walk there. The music here is so good, though. Oh, I'm torn. Like, I kind of want to bounce. I was kind of gonna aim for about 2 hours, the way I'm just like so exhausted. But knowing this game, if I go into dialogue, it might be more than 10 minutes. Especially if I'm like not warping there. Looks like it had no intention to attack us. Oh, we've done one of these before. It led us to a trap.
Solidify.
You guys. This reminds me of something from Echo. Echo the Dolphin. Scientifically accurate Echo the Dolphin. Just like rapes everything and fucks dead fish. Because dolphins are crazy. Don't know if you know that. Why would you spawn this right by a dude that's gonna get up and fight?
What trinkets lie veiled within this desolate...
Oh, this is one that needs the power. Yeah, okay. Load this bad boy up. Records code Theresa's 1131.1.23222. Okay. Sure. I'll take your word for that game. Alright, how far is it? 7,000 miles. Yeah, you know what? I should have said 700. As if the M meant miles, not meters. I didn't even really know. I wasn't even noticing that it was 700. So 7,000 wasn't even intended to be linked to that. Just what came to my mind. Oh, I've climbed this before. I remember this spot. I really do. I mean, we're also getting close to Gandharvaville. I still can't repair broken. Oh, there's a thing nearby. But that's one that I marked. Oh, is that one I need music for it? I couldn't do it. Oh, look at you. Material collecting Aranara. Goldenara, can you give Aranara a Viparius and a Sumeru rose too? Click. Submit. Click. Submit. See, I hate when they make me do that. Hee Golden Nara picked these. Thank you. Good, Nara. You're welcome in Vanarana. Aranara will wait for you there. Give me all that ish. Oh, this is the very start. I almost said of the game. No, this is the very start of the of Sumeru. Right? No? No, it's not. That would be over that way, I think. Anyway, I had a train of thought going a minute ago and I lost it. But I didn't forget that I lost it. That's the worst part. Like if you're listening to somebody and they forget their, like they just trail off and they never finish it. I'm at least acknowledging that I know I didn't.
Stabilize.
That's got to count for something.
No rest. Solidify.
I condemn you.
Ooh, get dunked on. Not so tough when you're on the ground, are you? Bitch.
What trinkets lie veiled within this desolate plain?
Alrighty. We are at Gandharvaville. You sons of bitches. Is that Calais? Oh, it triggered early.
So Tandra's supposed to be here in Gandharvaville looking for inspiration. But how do we find him?
Those hilly trails back there.
Should we yell his name at the top of our lungs?
Well, we might alert the forest rangers.
Hey, buddy. What's your name? What are you doing here all alone? Do you live in Gandharvaville? Regardless, don't worry. As a trainee forest ranger, I'll do everything I can to help you.
Hi, Miss Forest Ranger. I'm Rozzy. Don't mind me. I know the way back to Gandharvaville.
Okay.
When people say don't mind me, what they really mean is don't worry about me. That's all the more reason not to leave you alone.
What the hell's wrong with this kid? Are you the kid?
Don't cry. What's wrong? Take your time. You can tell me all about it.
Did Tanjir die or something? Are you the kid?
Huh. That voice sounds familiar. Paimon's heard it somewhere before.
It's Kale.
Oh, it's Kale! And a child who seems to be upset. Oh, let's go say hi.
We are walking incredibly slowly.
Hi, Kale. How have you been?
Paimon and Traveler. I've been doing pretty well. Thanks for asking. I'm helping Master Tainari patrol the forest. What brings you here?
We're here on an errand. We heard your voice, so we thought we'd come ask you for help. You seem kinda busy, though.
I'll be fine. You go help them first, Miss Forest Ranger. I'm okay, really. The sand got into my eyes, that's all.
What a well-mannered child.
We can't just leave him here.
Sand? There is not a lot of sand in a forest. You keep saying you're okay because you don't want us to know what you're upset about, right?
Maybe.
That's exactly why you have to get it off your chest. Here's a trick. If you're keeping a secret that bothers you, you can try telling it all to a tree hollow.
A tree hollow?
Yeah, a tree hollow. Do you know Tanja's stories? The Aranara living in the forest will patiently listen to every word children say. Maybe there really are Aranara living in the tree hollows that will listen to you.
You like the Aranara stories too?
Of course! I love them!
Oh, people who like Aranara are the best. Okay, I'll try telling my secrets to a tree hollow. Thanks, Miss Forest Ranger. You know everything.
He is suddenly extremely happy.
Aw, you're just exaggerating. Anyway, I'm trying to be like my friend, who always does her best to cheer people up when they seem sad.
Suddenly his dead father doesn't matter that much anymore.
So, how are you doing? Feeling any better now? The forest is very dangerous, so how about we stick together?
Sure.
Wow, Kale's so good with kids.
You handled that expertly.
Well, helping children who are lost in the rainforest is all part of a forest ranger's duty. So, what was it you wanted help with? You're not lost too, are you?
We actually want to go deeper into the forest. You tell Kale about the situation at Akara Crafts.
Okay, so you're looking for a children's author from Port Omos called Tanja. And he's here in Gandharvaville.
Tanja.
Looking for inspiration.
Tanja.
Wait. When you say Tanja, do you mean the Tanja?
The one and only.
That's right, Uncle Tanja.
So he's in the area? Looking for inspiration for a new story as we speak? This is amazing. Could you wait for me for a second? I'll run Razzie back to Gandharvaville and then I'll be right back. I've always been curious what the man behind those incredible stories is like in person.
Don't do it. Don't meet your idols. He's probably an asshole. Maybe... maybe he's a genius who spends a lot of time in solitary confinement, or maybe he's from a wealthy family, or maybe he's one of Lesser Lord Kusanali's familiars. We'll go with that one.
Tanja's just a normal guy.
It's because he's your dad.
Even so, he must be more creative than most people. Wait, hold on. Razzie, do you mean you've met Tanja before?
Mm-hmm. He's my dad.
I'm a genius. And a stream. I'm just kidding. Let's go.
Your dad?
Well, it was.
Jeez, that guy at Akara Crafts told us that Tanjiro brought his son along with him. So he meant Razi. Why are you here on your own, though? Did you and Tanjiro get separated?
We got into a big fight, and I killed him.
We had an argument. I was upset, so I ran off here by myself.
Okay, obviously the killing him part is a joke. The whole, like, I don't know, he could be dead, but the whole killing him part was a joke. But really, I called that we got into a fight as well.
Oh, in that case, we should take you back to Gandaverville first. Then we'll look for your dad and tell him where you are.
No, I'm good. Thanks for your advice, Kale. I'm not so upset anymore. Come with me. I'll take you to him.
He leads us to a fresh mound of dirt in the middle of the forest.
Thanks, Razi. Paimon thought we'd be spending the whole day looking for him.
Oh my gosh. I can't believe I'm actually gonna meet the Tanja.
Just not the way you hoped. Oh, Razi's nervous. You saw that? Oh. Oh, what the? I got a free Kale. I don't think I needed her, but I don't know how many I already got, but I think it was quite a few.
Tanja headed this way. I know this place pretty well. Follow me.
Ba-da-ba-bum-bum. Bum-ba-dum-bum. Bum-ba-da-ba-bum-ba-da-ba-ba-bum. All right, where we is going all the way over there, huh? Follow Razi to Tanja. Is it Tanja or Tanja? They've said both. Well, I assume the kid would be correct if it's his dad. What was that up here? What was it that I saw? A tree thing. Whoa. Oh, those dudes kicked ass. And they can no-clip through it. That's cool. Well, we're just over the 2-hour mark. Do I go or not? This reeks of an enemy attack, doesn't it? No? Its circle of flowers reeked of like an ambush. A Whopper flower pops up, starts shooting Burger King Whoppers at me or something.
Razi! Where are you, Razi?
Someone's calling for Razi over there.
Oh no, a necromancer found him. They brought him back to life. Holy shit. I sense a long bit of dialogue on the way.
Oh, Razi! Thank goodness I finally found you. What would I do without you, my son? Were you in danger? Did the wild beasts scare you? Did the stars guide your way?
I'm okay. All thanks to their help.
Thank you. Thank you all. I dare say that even the most cold-hearted Spino crocodile would be moved to tears by your kindness.
Yeah, it's pretty cold. It's colder than a witch's titty in January. Doing push-ups in the snow in a steel bra.
Oh, it's nothing. It's all part of my responsibility as a trainee forest ranger. I'm the one who should thank you for creating so many wonderful stories for the children of Sumeru. I love them too.
Really? I didn't know anyone read my stories apart from young children. That must mean you're still in touch with your inner child. Okay then. I have the inspiration for my next story. It shall be about an Aranara granny who's a child at heart.
Huh? It's an honor to become the source of your inspiration.
Whoa, Kale looks like she's about to pass out. Hey Kale, are you okay?
Nope.
I'm okay. Sorry. I just got a little too excited.
Are you two story lovers as well? Yes, yes. The moment I saw you, the image of an aura giant and an aura finch traveling together popped into my mind.
Yup, I'm the Aura Giant and she's the Aura Finch.
Ah, excellent improvisation. Yes, mount your trusty steed of imagination and canter through the lush meadows of lyrical expression. You have the potential to become a celebrated storyteller too, you know.
I shall tell all the story of the great cosmic butthole which birthed the universe.
Seems like Tanja has a slightly exaggerated view of what it means to be a children's author. Also, Paimon's not a finch. That's nothing to get excited about.
Okay, let's put the jokes aside and get down to business. You tell Tanja about the situation at Akara Crafts.
Akara Crafts. Akara Crafts.
Nope, never heard of it.
Oh, right. I remember now. That small boat once sailed into the sea of my memory, but before long it floated away over the horizon, never to be seen again. Perhaps for the best. After all, a wild tempest was a-raging in Tanger Harbor.
Oh.
What? Paimon has no idea what he's saying.
Me neither.
What should we do? Do you think we should get Tainari to take a look at him?
No, I think he's just what one might call eccentric.
Dad's saying he forgot about helping the people at Akara Crafts learn more about Aranara because right now he has something more important to do.
Oh, so Rozzy, Oz, you're Oz, he's Fischl.
Oh, that's what he meant. Well, there it is. All the proof you needed that this kid is definitely Tanger's son. Wait, no, this isn't the time for all that. Tanger, your help is pretty vital to the toy makers. You gotta do something.
But the garden that blooms before my eyes is of greater importance, for therein lies the beautiful Patisara that all the children of Sumeru dream of. I, Tanger, have found evidence of Aranara activity right here in the Avidia Forest, conclusively proving that Aranara not only exist in stories, but in real life too. If I manage to document the first real-life Aranara site,
Too late.
the petty problems that perplex Akara Crafts will be untangled in no time. Meanwhile, I may well be able to leverage this to assume leadership of the academia. Then all across Sumeru will know of the great Tanger living in humble Port Ormos.
We were supposed to introduce ourselves in Ormos as members of academia. Oops.
I haven't written any papers myself, but I think you need to have a bunch of them approved by the review board before entering the academia. You also need a detailed and objective experiment record. Anyway, Tanja, what did you mean by evidence of Aranara activity?
You found little dung balls they left behind.
The hook's what's important in a story. The great storyteller Tanger never gives his audience the bait right away. Come with me.
Wait, not that way.
Kale, what's wrong?
Nothing, but that way leads us deeper into the Avidia Forest. I'm just concerned for Tanja's safety. And I think I'm starting to understand why Rozzy and Tanja were fighting.
Maybe that's the secret Rozzy was keeping. I mean, I thought Rozzy killed him. You ever thought about how hyped the first dung beetle must have been when it found a pile of shit? Speaking of dung balls. What's going on, Tusk? You show up as I'm leaving! As I'm wrapping up. I just remembered. I don't think I'm actually doing the Archon quest. I think that was actually a side quest. I mean, it still is a side quest. Oops. Oops. Yeah, that's the limited time thing. Cause I was like, I was supposed to introduce myself as Academia. And I didn't, because I didn't do that quest. I started some other random one. But that's okay, it's not terrible because it is a limited time thing, so I gotta make progress on it. Ooh. A Sealy. Let's do it. Let's go ahead and take care of it. Oof. Big F, dude. Big F. We've been missing out on a good time today.
Cry out my illustrious name.
We've been talking about the size of areolas. I mean, that alone is all that should matter. We met Dia, the waifu. That alone should be all that matters. Although we did not ask her the size of her areola, though. I mean, she might be rocking some dinner plate areola or something, yeah, I don't know. Alright, this might be it. This might be it. I'm too tired. I don't see anything standing out, so I'm not gonna delay any longer. I've already delayed like 10 minutes, so I'm not gonna delay any longer. Yeah, let's get over here. Do I have anything to turn in? Probably not. I have one. Bro, I had one. All right. Yeah, so I mean, just a quick little recap. So this was quick, as I already said earlier. Tired. I still want to do stuff tonight, which I already talked about, but I'm also tired, so I'm gonna go ahead and bounce so I can get to the other stuff. And you know, there's only so much time in the day for me to try to masturbate, you know, and I gotta take advantage of that little time when it's there, right? So yeah, I'm gonna bounce, recap what we did. We basically ran through a bunch of dialogue in Sumeru City. We met Dia, waifu, and we're still trying to follow up leads on how to meet Kusanali, the Dendro Archon. So that's that. I mean, that's really it. But I mean, it was you know, the majority of it. So whatever, right? Yeah, I like to think I kept things entertaining today. I like to think I was on a roll today. But, I don't know. Only time will tell. Who's making that noise? Get out of here, leave me alone. Get out of here, I'm trying to wrap up. Wrap my dick up in a condom and then slap you over the head with it. Uh-oh. Alrighty, so yeah, with that, that's gonna be it for today. Thank you anyone to shut up, lurking, chat, masturbating, whatever you like to do while you watch the stream. I appreciate it. If you're watching this, if you're new here, whatever, do all that cool Twitch stuff, i.e. follow. If you're watching this in the future on YouTube, congrats on being in the future. Do all the cool YouTube stuff. You know how it works. Go ahead and lick that like button, kick that subscribe button and notification bell. Go ahead and leave a comment, pen a comment, and yeah, do all that stuff. It's free. Doesn't cost you a dime, only a little bit of your time. I will read all the comments and stuff. If it is a substantive comment, I will probably respond or something. If it's just like the letter G, then I probably won't have anything to say in response to that. So there it is. I do stream like every day here unless something's going on that prevents me from doing it. Mondays and Wednesdays are coding streams. For now, in before every day becomes a coding stream. But Mondays and Wednesdays are coding streams. Every other day is gameplay stuff. So I will be back tomorrow with more gameplay stuff. This bitch doesn't shoot me. Leave me alone. Rude. And yeah, with that said, until next time, have a good day, have a good night, whatever it is, wherever you're at. Take it easy.
お前はもう死んでいる。Ball stretcher.